The Sims team just re-released The Sims 1 and 2, and I've been dying to try out the build modes. Thank you to EA, by the way, for sending me the codes for these bundles so I can check them out. And yes, I have been playing this game since The Sims 1, okay? But I will admit, I was never a builder until The Sims 4. Shocker to some, considering I have over 800 building videos in The Sims 4. But as a matter of fact, I hated building so much in The Sims 1, 2, and 3 that I would go out of my way to avoid it, because to me, building in those games, a nightmare. It wasn't until The Sims 4 where I now clearly genuinely love to build in The Sims. So now that I have evolved as a player, I want to try and build a house in The Sims 1 and then we'll attempt to build the same house in The Sims 4. Basically because I really want to see if I can do it first of all and compare the two build modes and see if it really is as hard as I remember. And if you plan on grabbing these bundles or anything from the EA app or thesims.com, you can consider supporting my channel by using my code sydneymacoretta at checkout and I'll earn a small commission off your purchase. Alright, starting with the Sims 1 build mode. The first thing I noticed with this build mode is the angles. You can really only look at it in 4 different angles, which I can rotate using the brackets on my keyboard. So we're not really going to be able to get a head-on shot of this build. We also don't have foundations in The Sims 1. That was introduced later in The Sims 2, which is really frustrating, and in The Sims 1, we're limited to 2 floors only. Where is like the top of this room? Oh, I'm concerned already. You know what? Let's do 2 floors just because I think I have to grab some flooring and just like put it on for now. What is that? Oh, it's a stepping stone. Oh, we can use that outside when we do landscaping. I just had to click a random flooring just to put it on, but interesting. Okay, what else do we have here? Again, these bundles come with every pack. So every pack that we got from The Sims 1 is included in this build mode. I'm noticing also there aren't any logos. Like in The Sims 4, there will be a little logo which will tell you which pack that item comes from, but for this I have no idea where they're coming from. And another thing, no swatch changes. So whatever we see in this menu, the default swatch is the one we get. Okay, I'm gonna keep building up with this. I don't think I have an eyedropper tool either, or a hammer tool. I can delete things that I've done using control on my keyboard, like walls and flooring, but I remember The Sims 1 building being really difficult. What is this? Oh, it comes with a roof already? Wait. Oh, okay, I thought I was gonna have to roof on top of this, so I added flooring. Hold on, let me see what it looks like on this side. I totally forgot that it automatically roofs for you. We have the option to change the roof pitch, so you can make it like higher or lower if you want to. We can also change the roof paint, which some of these are wild. What is that? This is giving circus. Okay, that kind of changes a lot. What if I made another bump out at the front? I hate how these are roofed. What if we turn those into balconies instead? I'll grab a fence and I'll add flooring in there. You know, I think that might be worse. Maybe we can do a nice little fence at the front. What even are my fence options? Is that a snowball? Wait, that's kind of cool. Balloon fencing. It makes archways. If I place it with a tile in between, I can just make a balloon archway fence? That's so random. Does it do that with all of them? Look at this, that's so cool. There is a whole circus that you can visit in The Sims 1, so it makes sense that we have this stuff, but also I love this game because it has so much character and so much weird quirks. I'm sure we're gonna find more strange build items. Like what is this? I love that some of them make archways. Wait, this one's pretty. Whoa, look at this one. This is detailed. Okay, where'd that one go that I just had? I wish I could add these onto the corner of my builds in The Sims 1. I can get them like that. I don't know. We'll play around with it. Let's find a wallpaper. I'm kind of just looking for a siding or like a brick. Whoa, what is going on here? No filters for wallpaper versus like brick and stone paneling. Everything is just all in the same category. Oh, that's cool though. You could totally use this for a random accent wall sort of thing. Are those bones? Okay, I found this random brick. I'm going to put this all over everything for now in hopes of finding one more wallpaper I can use as an accent. Like I could work with a siding. I have not seen a siding yet though. Ooh, okay, we got one. Let's put this on this bump out. Maybe I'll put it over here. And then I'm also going to put it along the tops. I'm also going to be saving pretty often. I've seen a lot of people having issues with this game crashing. I have not personally had issues yet with The Sims 1, but The Sims 2 crashed for me multiple times already. Okay, I am actually going to bring this out. We'll make just a small balcony at the front. I keep forgetting that I need to add flooring up there, otherwise the Sims are just gonna fall through. All right, windows. What do we have? This is nice. I need to see it with the roof. Okay, and we can combine that one with another one. Oh, the shutters are cute too though. There's absolutely no alt placement on the windows. Whoa, a moon window. Look at these like little bubble windows. Again, more circus windows. Okay, this one has a little candle on the inside of it. So when you place it, there's like already a candle that'll light up the outside. I do have move objects on, by the way, but move objects in The Sims 1 does not work the same way as it does in The Sims 4. I keep coming to check and see how I like it zoomed out. Also, this is a lot bigger than I thought I was gonna make it. Let me get a front door. We'll work on the sides and stuff after. Again, I did not expect this amount of detail on these items. Like, I really like this door with the sun. Okay, no, we'll do this one up top. I don't think it looks weird with the same one on the bottom. And then down below, I wanted to add a stone fence of some kind. Not that one. Oh, this is pretty. It has like barbed wire on top. You know what? We'll just keep it the same fence as I have on my balcony. And I'm just trying to find some stone that we can add to lead into the house. So far, she's interesting for sure. I'm gonna bring this around the back. And then back here, we can add those doors. So have a bit of a back patio. And okay, I have my windows going around each side. Now we save. And what are the options for landscaping? Oh, the hedges. This is kind of what I wanted instead of my fence. But I guess I'll put it along that side. Oh, we do have some pretty flowers. We have these planters, which can go up the side of the wall. I'm gonna put those in the back. It feels weird landscaping in this game. I don't know why. I do want to give them a pool. Pools in The Sims 1 will just never not be iconic. Fine, we'll give them a ladder. Oh, wait, I found this fence. Okay, this is kind of annoying because I have to place it individually every single time, but I think this might look good. Never mind, I hate it. It's too much. It's gotta go. We can also make ponds, but they sort of look a little weird. They kind of look out of place in my opinion. Are there any roofing details we can add, like a chimney or something to put up there? Well, maybe in buy mode? I kind of doubt it though. There are some fun things we could add though, like a fire pit. Something tells me that's a very dangerous idea though. I could add a little pond. Oh, that's cute. I don't know where to put it. It says you could feed fish with your date or sail boats with the kids on that pond. That sounds fun. What else? We have an aquatic playhouse. That's so cool. Your Sims can go in there. It's like a diving tank. I'm still just looking for things to add outside, so I'm gonna grab the telescope. I don't think we'll be using this today, but that is so fun. There's a basketball net. Oh, there is a bird. Bubble blowing stations, of course. A honey maker. Oh, let's add that. I'm gonna add this right by the back door. This is a really pretty nectar bar, which is like the Sims version of wine. I'm gonna add that back there. Maybe we can just put it by the pool, or I'll switch these around. It can be right here. And then I also wanted to get them a small dining table, like just a garden table. Do we have any good outdoor lighting? We've got these. Will they look weird here? Probably. Yes. Okay, those ones are better. So I'll also bring those around the back. Oh, these flowers are pretty. I think I'll put these on the first floor, I guess. All right, I fear I have been staring at this for too long. I think I'm expecting it to be something that I can't even physically make it to be. Like, I'm looking at places that need more detail where I can't even add more detail. We have approached the too much category because I keep finding things that I want to add in, but like, I have to stop. Like, I have found the fountain category, but they're just so cute. Look at this elephant fountain. This one's like a horse. Slash mermaid. There are jellyfish in this aquarium. This fountain has like sea dragons on it. They're all just so pretty.
3 hours later.
Okay, I know there is a lot going on here. I know. I added 3 fountains, I think, total. Oh no, there's like 5. But I just kept finding so many things I wanted to place. I also don't know why I decided to put this house in a literal forest. There's so many trees. But like, we have a cute little spot back here. We have a table, our swimming pool. We've got the honey making station and the wine bar. Also the telescope, and like, this pool is cute. I love these statues holding the jar with the water coming down. Genuinely no clue how we're gonna build this in other Sims games, no idea. In the back we have the pond, we've got this little fire pit, we have a wishing well, but let's go inside. And now we get to build our floor plan. First thing I'm gonna do is show you guys one of my favorite parts about this game.
She is beauty, she is grace, she is the spiral staircase.
Look at it. Why can't we have this in The Sims 4? It's so pretty. We're using it. I'm gonna use it. I think I'll use it as a feature. So like you see it right when you walk in, and I'll kind of just put it off to that side. It does take up a big chunk of that floor though. So this upstairs is just gonna be bedroom. Actually, we'll do this. We'll split it up so it'll be a room here, and then we'll do a room right here. And then this space, this can just be all one room. I need a couple just normal doors. So we'll do bathroom, bedroom, and downstairs we'll do kitchen, dining, and living room. Okay, let's cover this. But we'll get some tiles, so I'll do my kitchen in that back spot. I feel like we might be constantly fighting with this camera. Oh, one thing I really wanted to do was include this wall. So I built out just a little accent wall. Then we can have that glass panel sort of thing. And okay, for the wallpaper. Oh, how cute is this one? It has strawberries on it. Maybe I'll use that for my bathroom. Ooh, this is nice. We could do that and keep our little accent. And then since we're going pretty neutral with the wallpaper and flooring, hopefully that means we can bring in color with like our furniture. So I'm gonna start getting my essentials. I need an oven. We also need a fridge. I guess I'll just push that over here. And then we need our counters. What do we have for counter options? Oh, that's cute. It has clutter in it. It doesn't match perfectly though with the other counters. These ones might be a little better, but we could use that as a table somewhere. Like I wonder if we had a couple of these in the corner. It has mugs on it, I think. Oh, the dishwashers are standalone, I think. Right? Yeah, I don't think they slip into any of these, so we'll add a dishwasher. On top of that, we'll add a microwave, and we for sure need a smoke detector. One thing about The Sims 1 is Sims will be dying. I'm also gonna add the burglar alarm. We'll put that right by the door, and we're gonna need a phone as well, so I'm just gonna put that right here in the kitchen. What do we have for decor? Some of it is a little weird, but actually it's not really as bad as I remember. Like, why is this house looking kind of modern right now? Let's get a dining table. We definitely have some mismatching wood swatches happening. Our chairs could be a good opportunity to bring in some color. I don't know what chairs to use though. They have this heart chair, which is adorable, but not really the look I'm going for. Oh, is this a cookbook? That's so cute. And it matches my chairs. Oh, we are also going to need some lighting. So there's our kitchen. We're gonna swing around, and back here I'm gonna attempt to do my living room. So we definitely need a bookshelf. We'll grab a TV. Our TV is gonna go on this wall. Underneath we'll add a fireplace. I definitely thought that adding the fireplace would add a chimney on the roof, but I think that's a different Sims game. I think I'm remembering either Sims 2 or 3. I'm trying to find a couch that matches my chairs. I think we could manage like this. It's kind of a weird layout, but again, I can't actually like alt place anything. Even though I have move objects on, we can add a lamp. Again, some of these are just so weird. And like you can't even peg this as just being an old game. Like some of these are just straight up weird. You can tell they really had fun making this because the items are so out there and weird. Like if we had these items released now, Twitter would be in an outrage. I can't center this rug perfectly, so I guess we're just not gonna do it. What else? We have this globe for decor. I want to add an easel. This is a card game. That could be fun. I might bring that up and put that in the hallway. And I feel like I'm gonna need a fence. The spiral staircase does make a really weird shape. Like it kind of just leaves this big hole in the ground. There was this item I saw, which I can sort of make a half wall with, but nothing else to really match. I guess that is the only flaw. Like what are we doing about this hole in the ground? Maybe I'll just cover it up with a wall. I'm gonna bring the same wallpaper up into the hallway, and just to finish off this bottom floor, I think I'm gonna add a stereo. Oh, this is so cool too. It's like a brick oven. Oh, I didn't even see these. We'll add another trash can just in case. Oh, we have a full body length mirror we can add, and we also have curtains. They're located in a weird category, so I didn't even know we had them. And okay, this is our living room and our front entry. I gotta say I'm kind of impressed. The items are a lot better looking than I remember, both in the style of them and the graphics. Okay, let's go upstairs. I've already got my little card game happening here. I think up here I'll just add a couch. My card thing can go over in this corner, and I wanted to include a desk. I guess I'll just use this one, or even this one might be a little better. Let's grab our computer. This is the nicest one that we have. It looks very robotic, but I think we have to have one of the big bulky desktop computers. I'm gonna put a phone up here too, just because Sims are always running to catch this thing. We'll add a random picture. Oh, the pool table. I wish we had room for that. Okay, you know what? We'll bail on the card game and the couch. My desk can move over into this corner in the back here, and then we can fit a massive pool table. I guess we maybe have room for a couple chairs stairs over in this corner. We're adding the tragic clown picture. And okay, we have our pool table hallway. Let's do this bathroom, which I'm gonna change the wallpaper for. This bathroom is so big I could fit the heart hot tub in here if I wanted to. But we're gonna add a bathtub, and I'll put the shower separately just because I have room for it. I guess I'll put our toilet on this wall, and then our sink will just go over here. It's really hard for me to show you guys this room with the walls up, so I'm doing like the half up, half down sort of thing. I don't think we've got decor like towels, no bathroom clutter sort of things. I'm also running out of different plants and artwork to use, so this is gonna be my bathroom. And then finally, let's go do our bedroom. There she is, the iconic vibrating heart bed. I love how it says group activity. It doesn't say that on any of the other ones. Okay, but this bed is beautiful. It's the most expensive one at almost 5,000 simoleons. Midnight mystery canopy bed. I feel like I want to go warmer with the wallpaper. That could be good. What do we have for dressers? Oh, we have the costume trunk. Oh, this is so pretty too. Oh, it's massive though. I think Sims will still get by if we put it on this wall. What else? This is pretty. We'll add that. These same plants are getting so much love. Oh, we could get a chair. What about this funky one? Kind of matches my bed. We could add one of the big tapestries. Or this picture. There's a gnome there. What is happening? I wish I could zoom in. The bear rugs are like too real. I can't put it in. Oh, it says faux. It says faux. I still don't like it. So I guess I'll put this little tiny rug right by the bed there. And that is our bedroom. I think it's cute. I don't know what style this house ended up in, but I do like it. I really want to see a sim live in here. I want to do some gameplay. I don't really know what yet in The Sims 1, but here it is. This is our interior. No, you're kidding. You're kidding. I'm so mad. Oh, that's so annoying. All we really lost was the bedroom and the bathroom. Everything else stayed. But come on, I'd be so mad if I didn't save frequently. So moral of the story, save often. Also, how did this random snowball get there? That was not there before and I can't pick it up. I can't get rid of that. And that is gonna cause a lot of issues in traffic. Okay, we were doing so good. Well, this is our build in The Sims 1. Okay, so overall, building in The Sims 1, yes, there are some features that we didn't have. We have limited swatches, limited items, but I think these are things that are fair to expect. I mean, this was the first version of the game. The crashing is, I mean, clearly a problem. So now, coming to The Sims 4, decades later, I think we've come a long way with build mode, but let's really test it out. Okay, so now we're in The Sims 4. We're going to start off with our shell, which honestly is so much easier to just build the rooms. And our shell in The Sims 1 was not overly difficult, so it's just gonna be 2 floors. We had a bump out here at the front, and we also had a bump out over to the side. The roofing, we're gonna go in with a couple hipped roof pieces. Literally just like gonna cover the top like this. We'll bring it down to the front. I think the slope was definitely a little lower, and I'm also gonna bring out the adjusters like this. If I were to roof it the way that The Sims 1 roofed it, I would bring this hipped roof across, but then bring it out so it's out on a tile like this. I cannot physically leave it like that though, so I'm just going to bring it out and I'll do the same thing on the other side. Oh, we also had a bump out over to this side and it came out like this. This is how the roofing would look if it was in The Sims 1. Straight to prison, honestly. So all we have to do to solve that is just pull it out and we'll bring it down a tiny bit. I had in my roof paint, I'm going in with a trim and I want to fix this so bad. One thing I am going to do is adjust that onto a medium wall height. Here, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to make it look as accurate to The Sims 1 first. And then once I'm done the exterior, I'll go and change it and fix it. Just using options that we have now in The Sims 4. Like for example, I can add a foundation. But for now, I want to stick to the challenge and make it look accurate. So right now I'm using flooring from Vampires to bring it back and use that stone that we used. Then we had a little back patio back here and this is where it connected. The wallpaper that we used honestly kind of looked like the Castle Estate kit. And our siding was similar to the one from Cats and Dogs. Those giant windows we had at the front remind me of these ones from Moschino. I think I'll also make this a medium wall height so that they work. And actually, I don't think I like those ones as much as I like the ones in The Sims 1. I think The Sims 1 had the better arched sort of window. I might be able to make it look a little more accurate by overlapping them, or not exactly the same, but it does look better. We could use this one from Get to Work. And then I'll go in and add this window from Snowy Escape in between just to get that grid-like pattern. Wait, that looks nice. I'm gonna use that trick going forward. I really think that is the beautiful thing about The Sims 4 is you can make so many things just by combining other objects. And then for those other windows, what if we use Snowy Escape and then we'll we'll shrink this so that it goes onto the window, so it looks exactly like those other ones. I'll use this maybe for my front door, and I think I use the same front door on the bottom. Actually, we could probably get away with that from cats and dogs. The columns we used sort of remind me of, honestly, these ones from Growing Together if they didn't have the stone on the bottom. So what if I use these? We're not going to be able to make that beautiful archway that combining the columns in The Sims 1 did, and I also couldn't get my columns right onto the corners in The Sims 1. So in this build, we are going to stick them on there. Actually, you know what? These Discover University columns look a little better, and I'm going to create a wall here so that I can hopefully make my archway. That might be the best we can do with that. We had two big full glass windows on this side, and like every window needs these little balcony things. And then in the back, it was just like a plain double glass door. Our pool was maybe like this big, and it had some tile around it that just came on the pool. We had a ladder, the telescope was right here. We had that little round patio table with some chairs. Then we had those trellis going up the sides. Oh, we also had that overhang. What are we going to use for that? My first thought was this item from Get Together, but I think we might be better off just making it. Like I can add this item. Maybe we can even shrink this. And then I'm going to try and raise these up and stick them into the overhang that I just added. We don't have that beautiful nectar making bar, but we have this. You can still make nectar on this. It just doesn't look as pretty. Although we could take this item from Eco Lifestyle and just add it behind, and then it looks a little better and maybe a little more similar to the one in The Sims 1. But also I had big pink flower bushes. Maybe they were more so like this, but they were big. I also used smaller pink like flower bushes. I used black outdoor lighting. For the honey making, we're gonna add this bee box from Seasons. And then why did I have to add so many fountains? So the fountains in The Sims 1 are holding a jar of water, and the water is just like pouring out. So I'm adding this statue from Romantic Garden. We'll add two of them. And then I was gonna just like stick her into this fountain from the Riviera Retreat kit, but I think this fountain from Jungle Adventure might work better. I'll just kind of like stick her in there. I can have her sort of face the other way. I'm just trying to get that stone at the bottom to not stick out. Oh, it's coming out the back no matter what. I guess we'll just hide that with a plant. And then I had these huge yellow planters beside. They had like yellow flowers. It was a really pretty item actually. I don't know how we're gonna do that here. We could use this item instead and raise it up, and I could place it into a sized up gardening pot. It kind of looks like the one I'm trying to make. And then we had fountains galore. Like there was one in the middle. There was that beautiful elephant one at the front, which we are not going to find. And then there was a more plain one over here like this. The fountains are so excessive. Even for me, this is a lot of fountains. We had a pond like this one in the corner. We also had a wishing well, a fire pit, and like a million trees. I'm even trying to add the random bit of terrain paint that's just like around, which I did not add by the way. And this is how my Sims 1 house turned out in The Sims 4. I don't like it, to be honest. This looks like maybe something I would have built earlier on earlier years of my channel. The fact that I had to stick to using the same bush because The Sims 1 only had that one pink bush, you can really tell I just used it all over. I'm trying to get it at the same angle so I can compare the two. And keep in mind, I do have filters and reshades and stuff on my Sims 4 game, so clearly it's not going to be as vibrant. This is the yard. I mean, the yard, it needs some more help. I'm going to go in and do some more landscaping, but like, I do like this fountain idea. Here it is with those fountains going in live mode, so you know, it's not actually that bad. This especially, I think, turned out kind of pretty. And same for this, we really just need some minor details. Like, I'm going to bring it up on a foundation. We'll section this off. I'll add some different flowers out front and some stairs leading up. Seriously, look at the difference from just having foundation alone. I'm gonna have to do the same in the back. We'll just add some stairs, and then I can just add my skill items on here. I'll rotate my nectar thing this way, so it's just sort of tucked by those stairs. I'm gonna just blend in my landscaping a tiny bit more, which is something I could not do in The Sims 1. We'll add things like terrain paint in the back. We can add some trim onto the house. I didn't have any trim options for The Sims 1. We're gonna want to add roofing details. I'm just gonna go in and maybe add a chimney somewhere. And genuinely, this roofing isn't horrible. It's just a little boring. I think we could easily fix it with maybe just like one gabled roof piece in there. Just a small piece there. And there we go, with really just some minor adjustments. So I was able to make it look a little better in my opinion. This is our Sims 4 updated Sims 1 house. The backyard, I really didn't do a whole lot either. Just again, adding some extra blending landscaping. And now we're ready to go inside. Okay, our flooring here is going to be this base game wood. I'm going to try and match what we had going on in the other one, but we'll go off on our own again if we run into any issues. For the wallpaper, I'm going to try this from the Modern Luxe kit, but then for that all glass wall, I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe just using like windows. That kind of wall is a really retro sort of thing, so it makes sense reasons why we don't have it right now in The Sims 4. I'll just do that because I'm going to cover this part with counters. So we just need a basic white fridge. I need the standalone dishwasher, which only comes in silver, I think. The other ones tuck into counters. So I think I'll just add a counter here and tuck it in. So we'll just get our dishwasher like that. Our counters wrap all the way around this way. We have a super plain oven in the middle and our sink is right here. We had a microwave. There was not a whole lot of clutter happening, but I did have a big plant similar to this one from the Cozy Gamer kit. I wish this was a little bigger, but then we get that shadow right there, so I can't really size it up unless I had it coming out of a column. We had these tiny little lights like this, and then I had decor similar to this here from Dine Out. For that little cabinet of clutter, I'm gonna add this from Jungle Adventure. We're not gonna find a wall phone, unfortunately, but we can raise up the cookbook. We'll add a small plant on there. For the picture over top, I'm gonna add this from Dream Home Decorator. We have literally the exact same plant. This is in The Sims 1. It's in the corner. We'll add our easel, some sheer curtains. Since I have the space, I'm just gonna add one more counter right here. This can be our dining table. And my first thought was to use these chairs from Growing Together. I guess instead of the wall phone, we could add a speaker. It's kind of random there, but I don't really know what else to put. I mean, we do have the old phone from the basement kit, so that might have to be good enough. Okay, so this is our kitchen as it was in The Sims 1. To me, this definitely looks a little more sad, just because I know we can clearly make this better. Like maybe by adding a little more wall decor, another plant right here. We're also lacking kitchen clutter, and we could totally use some more color. And now because we can alt place, we can clutter a lot more easily. Okay, so here's our kitchen in The Sims 4. Compared to the one in The Sims 1, this one has minor adjustments, mainly more clutter. I also made it look a lot more warm toned in here with the lighting. I want to come over and try and do the living room. So we had our TV on this wall. We had a really nice fireplace, honestly. It kind of reminds me of this one, but it was more sunken into the wall. The couch we are gonna use is maybe looking like this one, just more on the beige side. Like it's kind of like this one. And then we had red chairs. We did recently get this really nice new kit called the Refined Living Room Kit, and it has some really pretty red swatches, so I'm gonna try these. The coffee table, I really did not make this easy on myself. The coffee table looks like a bunch of these pushed together. I mean, this is kind of accurate. It's like a little puzzle. Then we had a big plant behind, actually two of them. There was a mirror right here, a huge rug like this at the front, and a massive bulky stereo. I think I'm gonna add in the record player. Then we had some really random pictures like this. There's also a framed record on the wall, but I'm gonna use this framed guitar. We don't have burglars, so no burglar alarm. I guess instead we can add a thermostat. We can replace the phone at the door with an actual cell phone. This is just clutter from the Everyday Clutter kit. We need a globe in the back. We need a lamp. We also need a bookshelf. And okay, this is again pretty much all I've got from The Sims 1 to The Sims 4. Our house must have ended up being slightly bigger because I have so much room still, but that's okay because now we can update this living room in a way that I would now. First thing, we're getting rid of this makeshift coffee table. I'm gonna replace it with this one from Jungle Adventure. We could pay homage to the coffee table by adding in this ottoman from Horse Ranch. We can add some clutter on our fireplace. I'm adding in some more art. I'm turning this corner into a super random gallery wall. Like I said, we're not getting any spiral stairs anytime soon, it seems, in The Sims 4, so we're just gonna have to deal with whatever this is. I had a ton of extra space in this middle part here, so to solve that, all I've done is bring back the dining table into that extra space, and I added an island here with some chairs from Growing Together. And now our Sims 4 version looks like this. The thing with The Sims 4 is I feel like you can make a really cozy looking space. Like you can picture yourself in The Sims 4 houses. I find it's a lot harder to do that in The Sims 1 for multiple reasons, but and then going back to this side to the entry, I actually ended up adding a wall over here where I just added another bookshelf. I love how that gallery wall turned out, as random as all the pictures are on there. My stairs are hiding behind here, and I just had space for laundry in the back, so I added that by the exit. Honestly, would not have picked red as well. This like warm red color palette we've got happening would not have been my first pick, but I like it. We are finally going to bring all of this upstairs. I guess the good thing about no spiral stairs is we don't have a hole in the ground, but I will again make my bedroom look like this. Our bathroom can be pretty big too. We definitely don't have a pool table. The next best thing for us would be the foosball table from Get Together, which is way less cool in my opinion. We do unfortunately have the clown picture. I'm adding these chairs in the corner from the Cozy Kitsch kit. We had a plant in the corner, and I feel like this room is actually not bad in terms of spacing. We'll add another picture on the wall. We need a desk with our old computer on it. What is the oldest, bulkiest looking computer we have on here? It's either that one or like this. We can add a little more decor like over to this side. I'm also just adding a chess table, and the Sims one had that map picture. I'm gonna add this one from cats and dogs. All right, moving on from our hallway, let's go do that bathroom. The bathroom was not overly exciting. It had wallpaper like this. It had a simple bathtub with an end table. It had a really simple sink with a big mirror. Our toilet was on this side and our shower was here. Obviously, I'm going to be adding things like toilet paper, robes, and towels. We can add a bathroom shelf. I'm adding a little ottoman in the corner, and we also have room for a divider. So I'm going to add in this one here from Spa Day. So here we have our upgraded Sims 4 bathroom. It is now the only bathroom since we lost the Sims 1 one. And now let's go do our bedroom. I'm still so mad our game crashed because this was probably the best room in the house, in the Sims 1 house. But I think it was all because of that bed, and I don't know that we'll be able to recreate it. The wallpaper was sort of like this, and there's no chance we're gonna find a bed as comfy as that other one. It was so beautiful. The closest we could probably get would be the Realm of Magic one. Actually, no, this one from For Rent. It at least has the reddish. Then we can go in and maybe add this canopy over it from High School Years. We also had that beautiful dresser with the mirror on top of it, but we're not gonna find that. We can use this one from Horse Ranch. There was a big picture right here. There was a tiny picture, but the frame sort of looked like this. I'll add a plant. We had another red chair. Oh, and that little red like hallway rug. We have way more options in The Sims 4 though, so I'm gonna use a bigger rug. And I have more room over here, so I'm also gonna add this stand-up mirror from the basement kit. And here we have our updated Sims 4 version of this bedroom. Again, loving the color. The bed is not as beautiful as that one in The Sims 1, and the Sims 1 bedroom just felt a little more elegant. But again, I do like the colors in here. I just added a couch with that mirror over on the other side, and that has been us building a house in the newest Sims game versus the oldest Sims game. I hope you guys liked this video. It was really fun to compare the two. And if you guys liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.